So I am at chess.com battling their new robot rated 1300, and this is the ending. I played the white pieces, and I want to show you an interesting thing on the opening, which is about to happen, and it's a common trap, and I can't believe it didn't happen. So here, okay, right here, it looks like black is sacrificing a knight, and I went ahead and took it. And traditionally what happens is black will get the knight right back because that's check, and then it takes the knight. So I have to do something to deal with this check, and then the then the black takes the knight, and then I'm back into check. But that actually did not happen. Okay, so that put me way up on, the Richter scale. But let's keep going, because there's another blunder that I make, and I really thought at 1300 they would take advantage of it, and to my surprise, the computer didn't, but I think a real 1300 would have picked up on it. I don't know, that's weird, but okay, so a little exchanging back and forth, and I want to get to it because it's about to come up. All right, so now I need to get some pieces lined up. I'm up one minor piece, okay? And so I need to get some things lined up. I need to get some things going. And so that's what I'm trying to do here. My idea is to get my two rooks lined up, then I can freely take this pawn. And this is a semi-open file. Semi-open because there's only one pawn on it. And so I want to own it, so that's always a good thing to try to keep in mind. And I didn't think at 1300 they'd really let me, get away with going there. The idea is this is check, the king comes back, you make a queen sacrifice because the rook takes, and then this comes in here, and then it's mate. And that's the idea. 1300 is probably not going to let me get away with it, and they do not. All right, so here I thought I'd try this little peekaboo system, move this rook somewhere, and then this rook's under attack. And so I do it, except I move this rook in a total splatter-ass moment. That is a bad move on my part because I expected this. My opponent owns, this with the rook, so figured the pawn would come down to here and then be attacking my rook and my queen at the same time. After I made that move, I realized what a bonehead I am sometimes. But to my surprise, I think a real 1300 would have did that. But okay, so here, let's go back and look at this. So I'm up one major piece, a rook. So I like to trade down. When you're up a piece, try to, all things being equal, try to trade down and make it an easy end game. So that's what I'm going for here. All right, and so now it's, I've got a major piece and my opponent doesn't, and so with proper play, I'm just taking care of any possible threats. I'm trying to cut off the queen cut off the king with my rook. I usually cut off the king and then promote a pawn. And ultimately, that's what I do. I do have to deal with a little bit of a situation here. I can't just completely ignore this. So I have to deal with it in some manner. Yeah, and there it is. And now my opponent will go for a stalemate. And so I have to make sure my opponent has a place to move. And this would be a stalemate, but this pawn does have a legal movement. And there it is. And so now I'm free to do that. But so a couple things to watch out for. Watch out for that stalemate trick. Make sure your opponent has a legal move. And, watch out for those, that opening. Let's go back and look at that. Let's go back and look at that opening, actually. Because I see this a lot in games right there where you think, oh, hey, I'll just take a free knight. But it's not free. At 1300, an opponent's not going to just throw away material like that. Okay, so thanks for watching. A lot of fun. And as always, I demand you have a great day.